lifestyle. What's going on? So I always say welcome to another episode, right? So why I'm all up into like the vibe today is my last post I made was about supercars in Jamaica. Honestly, that was not intentional to be misleading or misguided at all. For me, in my opinion, I classify the GTR as a supercar, but some of the viewers had different opinions, okay, which is point taken, you know what I mean? Whereas Jamaica is concerned, yes, we do have entry-level supercars, or in an international term or vibe, maybe they aren't supercars because the value or the money is different. But for us in Jamaica, we consider them like Jamaican supercars, or whatever the case may be. I consider the GTR one because yes, the price point isn't in the supercar level where it is like 150,000 to 200,000 up, but the GTR does have specs and stuff like that. But anyways, I don't really need to get into too much explaining. At the end of the day, we're all car lovers, and sometimes there's misconceptions of stuff. But what I'm trying to get at is we do have cars that are in the price range and the brackets of those of the ones in the States. Maybe they aren't fully supercars as what you could buy from the dealer, but anyway. So I made it an extra effort today to reach out to our owner locally, because he has what we'd call a supercar, or for some an entry-level supercar. Okay, so I'm on my way to meet up with him now. We're gonna get some footage. I like to clarify and clear the air on certain stuff. I am pretty new to the supercar realm because I don't really have much experience with them, but as time goes on, you don't know where to learn. We're not going to sit down and be bracketed in one category. I'm a JDM person, for instance, So anyways, peeps, I must say thank you to everybody that has been supporting and understands the level of where we want to take the vlog and the vibe of it. It's not about showing off what's in Jamaica. It's about inspiring others to reach for the stars. A car for some is a big deal, it's a dream. Some look on it as a prized possession, and for me that's one. It is what pushes me to work harder to try to achieve some goals with my car. My car is a 95 EG, but there's many things I want to do to it. So everybody has values to different things. So anyways, peeps, let me just cut this right now. Big up to everybody. I hope you like this vlog, and actually, you know what I always say, like, share and subscribe, and we're coming straight to you from out of Kingston, Jamaica. I hope you like this episode. So now we're out. Lifestyle, what's going on? So it's been a minute. I wanted to capture this person in particular, and this program or this vlog, like, I try to keep the vlogs as inspiring and progressive as possible, because I'm not about the hype life. I don't really care the value of things or who I own this or whatever the case may be. But I mean, it does take a journey. It does take some form of stepping to reach to certain levels or heights, and maybe some might not justify it as possessions being the goals. But everybody out there has dreams, and we're all car people, and car people strive to always get bigger machines, better machines. If it's even a 95 car you drive, a 1991, a 2019, there's always some form of modification or some form of level in the automotive scene that we always try to reach. So anyways, peeps, I am here to do a quick follow-up and a quick introduction of some cars in Jamaica that are, you see them on the street, but you don't really know the background of the owners, right? So I'm gonna go flip into it now, and we're gonna get to meet the person and owner behind some beautiful machines and the supercars of Jamaica. Wow. So before we get into the interview or to follow up with the owner, Yes, this is a Mercedes. This is a SLS. I think currently it is the only one in the island, and by classification this would be considered a Jamaican supercar. Understand? This car I think has been in the island from probably 2 or 3 years now, or even could be more, so you don't know how the thing go. So I'm gonna give you a walk around of this garage. I mean, it's a beautiful car. I'm gonna give you some cinematics of the car shortly, along with bam, this beauty right here. So this is probably, or we known as the second Lamborghini in the island, but the first Huracan to hit or grace the Jamaican soil, you know what I mean? And we have gotten the opportunity to be here to look at it. So you know, we're looking at a beautiful machine right here. You know, for me personally, being here and looking at it, you know, we're from a country that would be considered a third world country, but I can honestly say that Jamaican people in particular has a first world mind, you know, first world mindset, always striving to up their game, always striving to get better stuff, and you know, it's a beauty, I mean, out of many one, you know. So big up to everybody that's loving the content and loving the footage. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. So this is the up close and personal vlog with the Lambo, the Huracan, the supercar of Jamaica, the Jamaican supercar, you see me? So such a wonderful feeling to be here to vlog these cars today, you know. I made the extra effort to come out and get some footage for you, because I mean the channel has been growing, and I thank you very much. So peeps, you see, we wear the orange today, you know, for much the boss. Hugh, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
Welcome to the program, you know.
Yeah.
So everybody has seen this car behind you on Instagram, all over social media, and probably said to themselves, who is the man that owns the car? Who is behind all these fandangos or these supercars or whatever exotics in Jamaica? So Hugh, what's going on today, you know? Go ahead.
Well, Nick, it's just a simple Hugo, a youth born on Riddles Road, and God bless him get the opportunity and get into business, you know, in the chemical business and the oil business. And,
Right.
you know, there's certain things come a reality that you always dream about and you see as a youth on TV, and you know, a little later on them on video games, and
Yeah.
you manage to be able to, you know,
Acquire.
to reach it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of as simple as that, in a short story, just like that. You know, it's nothing really fancy. It's just a blessing of the Father, you know, and some hard work.
A lot of people see these cars and, you know, don't understand the journey or the level it takes to reach it. What kind of business are you into? Because I'm sure there's a lot of speculations out there of this and that, and you don't know what Jamaican people think already.
Yeah, you know, so scamming business, all kind of business.
Right.
But you know, been in the chemical business, Paramount Chemicals, Paramount Jamaica, for 28 years.
Right.
We just build a lube plant for blend lube oils and things,
Nice.
engine oil for car and things.
Yeah.
You know, like most youth, car fanatic, you know, we used to drive Mini, Super Mini from back in the day. In fact, my first car was a Hillman Imp. I know so most people don't know about a car.
No, not even me.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
well, I know the brand Hillman, but I'm not putting a visual to the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, check it out. The car out of the UK, and it's rear wheel drive with rubber coupling. So every time you lift the clutch, you coupling the bus.
Yeah.
So from them days, you know, I said go through to Mini. come up to Evo, and so always have a passion, just like any most young youth, young boy, them love fast car, So.
Alright, watch this now. We're gonna flip the script. Give us one of your most, you'd say, embarrassing moments in one of the old car them where did have.
Well, I will tell you, so the same minute we were super.
Yeah.
Because you struggle to come, I take about 3 years for build the car.
That's why I touch upon this subject, Go ahead.
It take about 3 years for build the car, and but one Christmas Eve, I want to drive the car for Christmas. I'm going to go at the garage for the car Christmas Eve, because I'm set up already. I'm going to go at the garage, the car not ready. But I'm so vexed.
Yeah.
I'm going to call a bridge of mine, and I would decide to tow the car.
Yeah.
And we tow the car from the garage, and coming up Hope Road, right past the Prime Minister office there, so. But the wheel them just fly off.
Right then, I guess so. Before you just leave it.
The traffic and everything, so boy, I'm not telling you, say it's wicked, but through the flex and the adrenaline, so, boy, I never even pay that no mind.
You just do what you have to do.
I carry on the car, but no, that's one of the most embarrassing moments. Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And the wheel up on Hope Road. Everybody look.
Right. I can personally say for myself, just getting the opportunity to do the interview with you, people would see you and not know how humble you are. I mean, I am telling you that no, you're a very humble person, and on top of that, very inspirational, because I mean, I look up to people like you to grow myself, expand myself to reach these heights. I mean, it's not a boy acquire these type of machines, but what would you tell the younger people out there, just word of advice to young people that are watching the program, and even aspiring older people as well?
I had to say, there's really nothing special about me, and if there is supposed to be anything special, it's just to give praises to the Father. My mother grew me, typical Jamaican family where, 70% of the time the father missing, so my mother. So my mother big in my life, still live with her, or she still live with me, whichever way you want to put it.
You take care of mama now?
You take care of mama and the father above, and most of all for me just give back, find a way to give back, would do whatever we can do, help a youth to go to school.
Love that.
Show a Christmas treat for some youth and show some joy in them heart and love, and
real.
Just kind of do all of what I can,
Play your part.
And support, because it's really love in your heart that's going to transcend. Yeah, man, when you're dead and gone, people remember what you do for them.
Touch it, I love that.
Because all of our drop through, and it's just so people are going to remember, say, so that you give me a good word, or to touch me, or encourage me. Whatever you have to give. Most people think say just money alone you have to give, or things. But you don't have to have money, or you can have things. Somebody can get a wicked WhatsApp message and boil up your blood, and maybe you don't really know if you answer it properly, and you just park the phone a little bit, and then you go back and you say, well, where you talk to me, so what am I do? And you just try and bring it on a level, because at the end,
a life for life.
A life, and we're people.
Good. Yo, we respect that, man. So, here what now, peeps. Come here now, you. Because, actually, I was at the launch. Mercedes had invited me to a launch of this car here, which is the Mercedes, the SLS, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so after having the Evos and all those cars, so you jump to a big boy like this. Why this car?
Well, boy, I said fortuitously.
Yeah.
Mercedes invited me for a drive. One of them drive weekend in Germany.
Oh, you went?
One of them, Nürburgring track and them things.
Yeah.
I end up driving this car. And Bob, I tell you, I drive the car, but I've never driven anything like it before. Then, what make it worse, at that time in 2014, it was the pace car for Formula One. And they had this car, and then we end up drive this car. So it's almost like...
It have a sentiment to it.
Yeah, it's almost like a whoa, you end up drive a pace car in a Formula One. you watch on TV.
You, as in you personally, or someone drove this car in particular?
Yeah, I end up there. So at the driving event, so you have
you get the opportunity.
The trainers or the coaches that teach you how to drive, and then now them put you in the car and tell you to drive the car. So when that happened, that just done it. So that was it, you know.
So I'm gonna look on this car. We're going to get a drive in this car. But the infamous Lambo. Give me a reason now why you jump from Mercedes and decide say, hey, I'm gonna get a Lambo.
Why I tell you, say, you know, Nick, you're not gonna believe that story. I'm still in my office.
Yeah.
I do my work. Right? And my phone a blow. I'm gonna say, Charlie, I want me now. I'm gonna look on my phone. A bridge in mind said to me, yo, I pay down for the car.
Yeah.
Right? And by whatever means, you have to get the car.
Yeah.
And they send me a picture. Somebody just say I'm mad, man. I'm just throw them back the phone.
Yeah.
And then them call me and ting, and then hook me in the car and he said, you have to drive the car.
Look like you're arguing to get
I'm madman, brethren.
Yeah.
And that's the beginning of the thing. It really had nothing to do with me. It had
so it's not
very
like you
to do with
sit
me.
down and you say, boy, you know, may I bring a Lambo for come mash up the place or whatever the
It
case
had
is.
nothing to do with me.
It's just, it's ordained then, so it's dropping in your lap.
Yeah, dropping on, have nothing to do with me. And
We may like walk around on the car because we don't want, you know, it's an honor to be here. So, you don't want to see the engine, the interior and stuff like that. So were you driving these cars before in the States or anything like that?
no, I've
No
never
first-hand
driven a Lambo
experience?
before this one. Never ever.
And this what year is this one?
This is 2018.
2018 is a Huracan.
Huracan.
V10.
V10.
Yes, you want to start it? Make we hear it. Get a little sound off it, cause I tell you, people them a go crazy about the vlogger. Alright, here are you. What is it? We're going to go for a little pulling, eh?
Yeah, man.
Alright, cool.
Where you say? 90s. You ready? I'm fresher than the wall of them.
Pricing on the scheme. Pricing on the scheme.
Yeah. Bye. Me look cool like my just beard. Y'all see my skin and I say me look sweet like cupcake.
Alright peeps, so I'm going for a rolling right now. With a pulling it. Actually my first time driving in a Lambo. And going for a cruise with you. I know, what a beauty, right? Jamaican style. So told you it's my first time driving in a Lambo, so I must say thank you for the opportunity. You know, a lot of people requested me to do a vlog on this car, you know. So, come on, you can go ahead. Yeah, man, so. Whew. I've never felt this in any car before, not even the GTR. Sorry, I do it, but carry different. Of this car is crazy. Like it has no body roll at all, and the braking is superb. And I'm feeling like it's like a game, like warp speed, like it's like 0 to 60 in no time, like the punch and the torque. Ah, what an experience, trust me. People, I'm glad Hugh didn't stop for a moment, right? Cause no, don't get me wrong, he's a very good driver, like he's stable and I mean, you've driven a lot of cars in Jamaica before, but this one on Jamaican roads for you, what would you say the driving experience of the Lambo on Jamaican roads is like? Tight roads, you know.
The Lambo is easy to drive. It really works through the corners.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say it gives you a lot of challenge in driving a car. You have to respect it.
Yeah, you cannot
You know, because it is you know.
no, don't worry, you don't have to say anything else.
It's worthy of respect.
You know, it is.
You know,
it's very. Thank you again for this opportunity. You know, I'm a car enthusiast, but it's not a lot of cars that. By the way, peeps, you might not know this, but the Lambo is actually one of my favorite cars. Definitely, bar none. Like as a youth growing up, I've always had a little Hot Wheels driving around, but I'm actually in a big Hot Wheel right now. Thanks to you, and you don't know, I'm sure you guys are enjoying the program right now, and trust me. Anyways, I'm lucky to say because you will get the next piece of road now. You know, I'll be a part of this.
Yeah.
Yo, you see the people right now. Yo, trust me. Real machine.
Yes.
Respect, here's manners. Alright.
Wow. So peeps, there's a big joke here. My GoPro is gone. Like, it's gone. So, but guess what? I don't really care. It's 110% worth it right now. Woo! So you, guess what? Look behind you. The GoPro gone. But we have this one inside here.
So I'm gonna look for it.
No, but don't worry about it. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Trust me, people. The GoPro gone, but the vibe live on. You, trust me. But I tell you, like I have to say this on camera. I've driven in a lot of high performance cars, but I think the reason why they call these supercars is for a reason. We can't get a bonus shot. We're gonna do a like a bonus shot on the SLS, nothing too crazy. We were up to 2 GoPros, we're down to 1, but it's worth it. So yo, let's just take a quick run in the SLS. I've had enough for today. We just want to pressing it just for you guys. Alright?
Well, tell them move and go with them hypocrite tell. And me energy I want drain with the hypocrite tell.
Alright peeps, we're going for a roller coaster ride 2 now. So let's go in the, should say the gold wing, right? Yeah, the gold wing. Oi. Yo is there again. Let me put on my seatbelt and let me turn on the GoPro here before we go. Alright peeps, I was supposed to link up some other people to do some vlogs for today, but I will just call today a day experience. Just want to say thank you again to Hugh. When you see him on the road, respect him. Trust me, he's very approachable, very humble. And on behalf of my team, hold on, I don't know why it's doing this. Let's bring up back there. Okay, good. On behalf of my team at Skvnk Lifestyle, just respect again, Hugh. And thanks for demonstrating these beautiful machines, and just shout out and tell them, say, yo, lick more.
Respect peeps, little more.